Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to a brand new video over on PrizePicks. I got my 3 favorite plays for you today. On Tuesday, we got the World Cup. It's a whole bunch of great games. You got Portugal playing today. We got England and Croatia playing today. It's going to be absolutely awesome. But first up, do me a huge favor, drop a like on this one. It takes you 2 seconds, completely free, so go ahead and do that. And now let's talk about the free VIP, because guys, it takes a big person to admit when they're wrong. And I was 100% wrong yesterday. I'm going to always recap my wins and my losses, no matter what. And a lot of you guys tailed the picks yesterday. We actually had a great YouTube video. A lot of people watched it. And unfortunately, we swept in the exact wrong direction. We went 0-3, and I'm not afraid to say it. What happened here was we said Messi wasn't going to score a goal, and bro went out and got a hat trick. Horrible pick for me. Have my hands up. It's a horrible pick for me. What else happened was we took France to control possession, meaning that we thought they were going to control the ball a lot, and as a result, go over on their passes. Note, they still went correlated, right? This is one thing I'll always talk about. They still correlated, meaning that they either hit the under together or the over together. The bottom line is we're taking 2 picks and we're turning it into 1. We picked that France would control possession a lot. They didn't, so they both missed. If France had controlled possession a lot, and we just needed that one thing to happen, we would have gotten 2 greens. Saliba and Chouameni both would have cashed, and they were honestly pretty close. But guys, 0-3, bad day for me. And I said, if we do not sweep, we will go and give free VIP to everybody. So there's 100 slots. You guys can go and get free VIP right now for today. You're gonna lock all my picks. I drop in straight picks on the World Cup. I drop in PrizePicks plays, Underdog plays, discount plays, so much stuff for you guys. If you guys want to unlock this, go to winnable.com/spam. It's the first link in the comments and use code MESSY and you will be able to unlock this right here. So once you guys go over here to the Winnable, it'll look just like this. You guys can go down and subscribe to the VIP Premium Pass. Use code MESSY, MESSI right here, and you will get the entire VIP for $0. Go ahead and lock in. It's only a 1-day pass, but you guys can go ahead and lock it on the VIP. You got to use code MESSY. There's only 100 slots, so make sure you guys act fast and go ahead and lock that in. It's literally $0. And if you guys are sure that you don't want to continue with us on the VIP, you can cancel it right away and it will not charge you. I'm not trying to scam you guys. I'm trying to be 100% upfront, but this is the way you guys can get on the VIP. Connect to your Discord, and then all the picks will be in the Discord. To give you an example of what we actually send out in the VIP, this is exactly, we got a VIP chat here where everybody's clowning me, saying that Messi got 3 goals. Yeah, you guys can join up in the VIP chat and clown me too. But over on the picks, I send out a bunch of plays on PrizePicks, and I send out a Kalshi World Cup challenge, which has been great for us. I just send out straight picks on the World Cup, and there's also a whole bunch of other stuff that goes in there too. You guys can lock in on the VIP today for free. Just go ahead and get locked in. Now, let's talk about the recap from the day before, because guys, this is one thing I will always do: win, loss, draw. I'm going to recap the day before. And if you guys don't like this and you just want to skip straight to the picks, by all means, go ahead. But this is one thing that I will do to show you that I'm 100% transparent, that we are profitable in the long run. And if you guys aren't willing to sit through a recap, sure, you guys can go ahead and skip past it. It's not my prerogative. So on the YouTube slip, we missed. On the Discord plays, we also missed because I went to double down on Messi under 0.5 goals. He got a hat trick like we said before. Then we actually hit this one, which was a discount play. That one still cashed. And then this was actually, we got this at great value. Jake at, why can't I move this? Jake at 31.5 is now at 29.5. So very, very good value that we locked in over there. That was an esports play. And then on the VIP, we cashed out the Kylian Mbappe taco with, what was that again? Correlation. 2 players on the same team on the under on their passes or on the over on their passes. And then we did the exact same thing over here. Under on Valorant passes. These guys are still live. It doesn't look like they're going to cash, but we will see. And then we got a little bit unlucky right here. Zyphon goes over by literally 2 kills. We would be recapping a 9x winner if that didn't happen. But look at this. Under on their passes together here. We took Rice and Guehi on the over on their passes together. And then here we took 2 guys on the Valorant on the under, 2 guys on the same team on the under together. We're taking 2 guys in the same team in the same direction every single time we lock in plays. But these are all long shot plays, so it really doesn't matter to me. I don't really care too much if we go 0-2 on the day, losing 2 units. It's not a bad day at all. It was actually a great day because we didn't end up locking in this setup, which will be set to green out at 4 p.m. today when England plays Croatia. Now, let's get into the picks for today. We're going to start off with the first play that, well, first, join up on the Discord. Even if you're on the VIP, just join up in the free picks chat. I send out a bunch of plays in here. You guys can lock in. It's 100% free to lock in. Now, let's talk about the plays for today. Pretty sure I didn't miss anything. If I did, drop it in the comments. Let's talk about plays for today. We're going to go over here, and I am so tempted. I'm just going to say it straight up. It's not my play of the day. It's not going to be one of the official picks, but I'm so tempted to hit this on the under. I'm just going to say it straight up. I'm so tempted to hit Cristiano Ronaldo on the under on goals. And guys, call me crazy. say, bam, you messed up yesterday. Messi's already got 3 goals, his favorite to win Golden Boot, and you took him under on 1. You're an idiot. You can say that. I'm just going to say it right now. I feel like this is a profitable play. I think Ronaldo's got around a 40% chance of hitting a goal in, and this line is saying that he's got a 50% chance. So I'm locking in on the under. That being said, I know you guys don't want to get burned by that twice, so that's not going to be my official pick. We will go over to the passes attempted and lock in a couple plays right here. We're going to start it off with Gvardiol and Kovacic on the over on passes attempted. This is Josko Gvardiol and Mateo Kovacic. Both of these guys play for Croatia. They're on the same team. And interesting, both of them have the exact same line, 43.5, at least at the time of recording this video. But the point is, they're playing on the same team, obviously in the same game, playing on the same field. So something is correlated between them. Very likely, something is correlated between them. And in this case, we're taking them over on their passes attempted. So if Croatia controls possession a ton, if they have the ball a lot, they will likely go over on their pass attempted together. If they don't have the ball a lot, they will likely go under on their pass attempted together. This is exactly what we did today with Norway, right? We said they were not going to have a lot of passes, at least not as much as this was projecting. These guys were more attacking players, so they probably weren't going to get many passes anyways, and they both went on the under right here. So this is exactly what we're doing here. Correlation. Now, why do we like Croatia overs against England? Aren't England the better team, right? England are one of the top 5 teams, maybe even top 3 to win the World Cup. This probably is not a good over, right? Well, it's all relative to the line, right? It's not as simple as just taking the favorite team on the over on passes and taking the underdog team on the under on passes, right? It's not that simple. Here, this is the underdog team. Croatia is the underdog team, but we do still like it on the over because people are sleeping on Croatia a lot. And this line, 43.5 for a defender, a center back at that, is just a little bit too low. This is the projected line for Croatia, projected lineup, I should say. And you guys can see Gvardiol is playing at the left center back right here, and Kovacic is playing right here at the left center mid. These guys are very, very close together on the field. They will be passing the ball back and forth a ton during this game, right? And the way that Croatia plays, Perisic and Stanisic really kind of zoom up towards this these corners right here, and then Kovacic and Modric are like the double pivot in the middle. I don't know if I'm getting too technical, but the double pivot in the middle who really just move up and down, trying to get, passes between the lines of the midfield and then eventually the defense where these guys can go ahead and attack. But the point is, Gvardiol and Kovacic are close together on the field, right? And if they're close together on the field and they have a lot of the ball, not only will Gvardiol get a bunch of passes, Kovacic will also get a lot of passes. There is not really a world I see where Gvardiol goes for 100 passes and Kovacic goes for 30. That just isn't going to happen because if Gvardiol is getting a ton of passes, who is he going to be passing it to? He's going to be passing to this guy. He's going to pass it to this guy. He's going to pass it to this guy. He's going to be passing it all around. The entire environment is going to get a lot more passes in it. And as a result, the England guys won't get as many passes, right? So that's why I like these guys both on the over here for pass attempts. 43.5 and 43.5 is too low. I don't hate Modric here at 54.5, but I think that line is just a little bit too high, at least compared to these two, and we're trying to stick it with duos. Now, let's get back to the third play of the day. And guys, I'm going to do a quick bonus play because we're going to take this play in the Portugal game. But if you guys are watching this after 1 p.m., say 1 p.m. Eastern, and the Portugal game has already kicked off, you can go ahead down to this next play, and we're going to go for Kusanov on the over on clearances. I'm not going to explain this one too much, but he is the #1 defender for Uzbekistan. He actually plays for Manchester City, which is one of the best teams in the entire world, best club teams. So he's like by far and away their best player. He is the GOAT, according to all the Uzbeks playing. Nobody else is really that recognizable, right? But the point is, Colombia is going to be on the attacking foot a lot, and I do like this guy to get a lot of clearances, to really be the commanding presence in the defense. When you are playing for a more random nation, no hate, but a more random nation in the World Cup, and you are that guy who is playing in the top flight leagues of Europe, you are that guy. You want to be a commanding presence. You want to absolutely set the tone for your teammates because likely he's got less nerves than everybody else out there, right? Everybody else is going to be absolutely going crazy playing in the World Cup. He already plays for Manchester City. He already played in super huge games, right? Point is, I like him to be very impactful in this game. I like him to be at the center of it. Not center of attention. What do I say? The middle, the thick of it a lot, if you will, in a lot of the actions. So I like him over on clearances, and that one's going live at 10 p.m. That'll be a bonus play for you guys, but the official play for YouTube, official play, and you guys can lock in that bonus play. You can lock in the Ronaldo bonus play. The official play for YouTube. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. You guys can get it on the Discord, you can get it on the VIP, and all that's well and good. But the official play for YouTube is going to be Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, we're taking Cristiano Ronaldo on the under. One more time, I'm taking one of the GOATs on the under. I know. You call me crazy. But we like him on the under here at 19.5 passes attempted. The reason I like Cristiano Ronaldo here on the under, it's very simple. When Cristiano Ronaldo plays in the World Cup, we can just look at the last few games he's played in the World Cup. He played 5 games. Here, let me make this super simple. He played 5 games in the World Cup in 2022, right? And if you guys don't know what's going on with Cristiano Ronaldo, by the way, he's not playing at the same level as Messi's playing. Like, just to put it clear, he is kind of washed. In the Saudi Arabian League, which he plays, his club team is Saudi Arabian League, he doesn't do that well nowadays. Messi's still doing pretty good, honestly. For Miami, Ronaldo is a little bit older, but he's not doing that well. In the last 6 months or so, he's really fallen off. But that's neither here nor there. Obviously, Portugal's going to call him up. Obviously, he's going to get the start because he's the best player they've ever had. But Portugal are kind of better with him not playing. Portugal are kind of better when he doesn't start. That being said, he's still going to start in this one pretty definitively. And he will likely get subbed out. Around that 67th to 70th minute mark when they have that second water break, I do expect Portugal to sub out Cristiano Ronaldo, if not at halftime, depending on how the game is going. Point is, though, we're taking him on the under on pass attempts here. He's hit the under in 4 of the last 5 games that he had in the last World Cup. And some of these games, man, they were just straight up embarrassing for Ronaldo. These are the last couple games he's played for his team, by the way, for Portugal. 4 passes against Switzerland, 6 passes against Morocco. And that game, 6 passes against Morocco, that was the game that knocked them out of the World Cup. Morocco ends up going to the Final Four and barely losing out. The furthest an African team has ever made it. And they were beating up Spain and Portugal, which just looked sorry. Ronaldo in general, Ronaldo in particular, just looked like he didn't want it. He didn't care. He was hoping the ball would come to him. He wasn't going out there and getting it. He just didn't have any of that fire in him. And now he's 41 years old. Do I expect him to get 20 plus passes in this game? Playing at striker? No. A lot of the attackers, a lot of the top flight attackers, I'm just going to show you just straight up bias for the guys, who you recognize their names, right? Obviously, the guys who recognize their names are going to be higher. And if you guys don't understand this, a lot of the top flight guys, right? The top of the top. Inaki Williams, for example, right? One of the fastest players in the World Cup, one of the best attackers in the World Cup, a striker for Ghana. His line is at 14.5 passes attempted because we know when you play as the sole striker in your offense and you are the furthest, the deepest player on the pitch, they say, right? The one closest to the opposing goal and the one who's really pushing the defenders back, you're not going to get the ball very much. You're going to get the ball very much. And when you do, you're just going to be turning and shooting a lot of times. The amount of times that you're going to get passes in are low. They're not going to knock it back off you very much. And if you just look at how Portugal are projected to line up, man, it's exactly what we projected. Portugal are going to play with Ronaldo as the 7, obviously, as the number 1 guy sitting at the top there. And I don't think it's going to be a false 9 formation. I don't think he's going to drop back very much. He's going to be pushing, trying to get this defense as far back as possible. And he's old. He's tired. He doesn't run that much even in the Saudi League. Now, this is the World Cup. I don't care if it's Colombia or Congo, Congo's still a solid team. They're still going to run a lot more than Ronaldo is. I do like Ronaldo here on the under at 19.5 passes attempted. I don't see a world where this hits. Honestly, straight up, I don't see a world where this hits unless he plays the entire 90 minutes, which I don't see happening. Or if Congo get off to like a 1-0 lead. If Congo get off to a 1-0 lead, then Ronaldo maybe starts to lock in a little bit. Then maybe he hits the over on pass. I think he's going to be very complacent. I don't think he's going to hit the over very much. And even if you just look at what happened with Mbappe yesterday, he didn't do very well. Like, I know he hit that banger goal. If you watch the whole game, he didn't do very well. He didn't get any passes in either. Because that's just not how strikers are. That's just not the way they play. They will get the ball, they will turn, they will shoot. That's their job. They will not go for 20 plus passes. I think this is very unlikely, especially for a guy like Ronaldo, who is not much of a creator himself in this age. I'm not hating on Ronaldo back in 2014, 2016, even 2007, right? That Ronaldo was obviously a different man. Now, this is going to be our 3 picks for the day. Gvardiol over passes, Kovacic over passes, Ronaldo under passes. This is paying out a 5x on PrizePicks. Please, for the love of God, take this as a power play. Flex plays on PrizePicks absolutely suck if you're taking them as 3-mans. Power play for 3-mans is 100% the way to go. This is paying out a 5x. And guys, I want to make this 100% clear before you guys hop off. This is a 5x entry. Like, we could lose 3 in a row, then hit our 4th one, then be profitable. We could literally lose, think about that. We could lose 3 days in a row. I guess now 2 days in a row because we absolutely got cooked yesterday. And I'm going to hold my hands up and say that. We could lose this one. We could lose the next one. Then we could hit that next day and be profitable, right? These are long shot plays. It's not a minus 150 or a minus 200 play or a minus 1000 play. And I'm going to go on there and say we hit an 80% rate. Like, no, that's not what I do. I'm trying to give you guys picks that are profitable. And in this case, the 3-man power play is profitable. If you can have the mental bandwidth to lose 3 plays in a row, then smack your 4th one and be profitable, this is a channel for you. That's all I got. I appreciate y'all watching. Let's make some money on the World Cup on Wednesday.